Hey everyone, Harriet here. Hope you're doing okay. Today we are back with episode 4, season 3 of Monday Night War. I will admit, it's been a long week, so I can't vaguely remember what happened in last week's episode because it's like over a week, nearly 2 weeks since I've watched the last episode. I know Luke is still number 1. I think The Rock was hired. Did Pete hire The Rock? I'm completely sorry I got this wrong. Like I said, very tired, but I'm doing this on Good Friday because it's the only day left I have free to do it before Monday. But I hope everyone had a lovely bank holiday as well, and happy Easter Monday as well, because today is still a bank holiday before everyone goes back to work tomorrow. And yeah, so at the moment, like I said, Luke is still number 1. Mr. Higglesby is back in the game again. Old Mad Max Mr. Higglesby. I'm still sticking with that canon. I definitely am. That's my head canon now from now on. And I think now the logistics are starting to open up now a bit more, because now the blocks are starting to open up. So now I think they are 1 week away from Hell in a Cell, which is the first pay-per-view. I think Luke played one of his power cards. That means that I'm starting to remember now. So Pete can't use some of his superstars. They'll be vetoed. And I think he has another power card that for the following week for the pay-per-view, again, something will happen. Yes, now I'm starting to remember. Luke is literally just going for it. I mean, I've been told recently on the UCP Discord that my heel turn is coming. I'm like, not compared to what Luke is doing at the moment. Oh my gosh. And no, there'll be no heel turn from me. I am staying pure and face. Like I said, the only heel that will be turning will be the heel on my foot, like the John Cena reference from years ago. Anyway, let's get going. Hopefully I'm a bit more awake to watch this and see what happens. But we shall see. But without further ado, let's get watching. It's kind of like the storyline in Wrestle Talk at the moment with the WrestleMania story. Like the hot tag is like during my stream last night, people were saying to me, "Oh, hot tag, Harry," and I'm like, "No, I know what happens. I'm not doing that." I'm like, "Nope." No hot tags from me. I am on Pete's side on this one, but it's such a good storyline. I've been really enjoying it. Also, I forgot to say, I have a playlist down below if you want to watch any of my other reactions from season 2 and most currently season 3. They're all down below. There is also a link to the original episode to this, because I don't show everything, and then there's also the Patreon, and there is also the link if you want to buy the shirts as well. So yes, let's get watching. 1, 2, 3, let's go. I need to wake up so badly. I've water here beside me, so hopefully that will do it. Number 1. We'll see what happens at the end of the season. I'm looking forward to the reactions today.
Welcome to the Monday Night War. I am Luco and DAD representing Monday Night Raw.
I am Chopper P. Quinnell representing Monday Night SmackDown. We're playing through My GM mode on WWE 2K23, and this is the Go Home Show for Hell
in a Cell,
which I am really enjoying.
This is great. I would highly recommend. Grab a friend, sit down.
I have been playing it.
Fun.
On my own.
A friend of mine has been playing through it recently. He was texting me this morning.
Oh, I think.
Just talking about how much he enjoyed it.
I think I know who that is.
Over on his Twitch channel, and he was like,
"It's Ash!"
Having so much fun with it.
Yay!
So yeah, really good. And he's like, "I'm just gonna do it again."
Just done it once, and I'll do it again.
Enjoying his streams.
You can't stop me.
So you can do that now. Click our link in the video description down below. Right, Pete, it is time for the Go Home Show.
Yes.
Before Hell in a Cell. I'm pretty sure it's Hell in a Cell anyway.
It is Hell in a Cell.
Yep,
Okay,
Hell in a Cell.
I'm glad you know.
Backlash.
Yeah.
It's anniversary.
Bash of the Beach.
Yeah.
So let's get
Halloween
into
Havoc.
Right, it's me
I don't
first.
know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to get my timer.
Well, you just go
You'd have thought
go right in.
You'd have thought we'd understand a bit more of how our logistics work.
Live, laugh, logistics, but only in the game.
That's right. Not in real life. That's okay. Look, I've already got my show.
Even sometimes I muck up in
I
regards
can see
to.
why you're eager to
I've
get
got
into
everything already written down, mate.
Incredible.
Everything's all prepared and
what I'm doing.
organised.
Persona
5 time. I still need to play that.
I'm gonna do Keeper of Lust.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
That's what people always say about you, Pete.
I didn't hear a word you're saying. This is a good track.
Pizza tool.
Book your show, Luke.
Pizza tool.
Oh my gosh.
Right, here we go, everyone. You got this. got this.
You got this.
2K believe in you. 2K believe in you. 1 believes in you. 3, 2, 1.
I love that.
Let's go. Hey, boss. I'm talking with Logan a lot lately. He had this great idea.
Oh,
We should team up for a tag match.
Dear God.
Oh, that is good.
I mean, I'm off the line now with
I like that a
WrestleMania,
lot.
so after the Logan match. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I can do that. We'll certainly see how it goes.
It's
anyway.
interesting.
It's wonderful.
See how this goes.
You don't seem to realise, Luke, but I'm a bit of a master on the mic.
I
want to make a mark in this promo during tonight's show.
That's kind of awkward
I
after
don't
WrestleMania.
think I can get you on this show.
Oh dear.
Annoying. Off, Cody. You whingy prick. I gave you what you wanted last week, and that got me nothing. So get bent, Cody. Get bent, phone. Cody, I gave you what you wanted last week. What? You can't just keep coming into my office demanding things. Oh, you want to cut a promo, do you? My name's Cody Rhodes. Oh, my dad was Dusty. Ket, grow up. Book show.
Oh
Logistics.
my God.
Let's do logistics first.
No wonder why Pete was laughing. Adrenaline in my soul.
Yeah,
Get
Capital Wrestling
bent,
Centre.
Cody Rhodes.
Done. Right. Book show.
Oh my God.
My goddamn
So yeah, I have spoken about this before, I think, in the last few episodes,
right.
that how
This is a
stamina
call-out
of the superstars
promo,
is
Rhea
going a
Ripley
lot
calling out
more than
Asuka.
they did in 2K22.
I should actually do that the other way round.
So yeah, it's just like you have to really think about
Asuka calling out Rhea
who you're
Ripley,
gonna
because that keeps
use
Rhea Ripley off the show again.
and how you're going to rest them.
And then this one
And
will
just
be
think
a
about
call-out
their
promo
future in
of
regards
Carmelo
to
Hayes
what
calling
happens
out
in each of the
Gunther.
shows. Oh, we're booking more
We're in
superstars.
the dark right there.
Who
Wow,
are we booking?
Wacky Wild's popularity is so low.
Wow.
There are 2 enhancement talents that are above him.
Yeah.
What an absolute
One is
damning
Captain Rock.
indictment of Joaquin Wild.
That's not a good thing, really.
My hand's cool. Oh, look, Andrea Cannons. Oh, Brain in the Dark looks like an absolute bellend. God, can you imagine knowing someone looks like that? There's John the Fisherman. Okay, so I didn't do it last week, but I do have to sign John the Fisherman, and I will figure out what I'll do with John the Fisherman next week.
Imagine John the Fisherman and Mr.
These are
Higglesby
giants. I've got a
first
couple of
each other.
cruisers. Cycle.
Years from now, we find the man who rules the sea. He sets out on a dark May morning to bring his catch back to his small community. He doesn't see the danger dawning.
Why am I getting
The
Simpsons
dawning
reference with the
being
Moby Dick?
Monday Night Raw. This is very much an in-joke. I feel like 2K have put this guy into the game because I kept referencing John the Fisherman, or at least I referenced it once. Maybe it's a coincidence, but I've signed him anyway. I have no idea what I'm going to do with him, but he's here right now.
Cool.
You might as well go with your gut.
I wanted to play
And you
this
got fish.
means for next week's show.
I'm going to stop now.
So that's going to beat us up. Annoyingly, I think that's actually going to be
no.
The Rock, which doesn't really.
It might not be The Rock. It might be someone else. I don't know. So yeah, pretty much.
Double cost. I'm going to play for next week's
Pete's
show.
in trouble
because it's also
if The Rock is not his most popular
What have I
person
got up
in his
here?
show.
Moon card come from? Only usable on superstars with less than 60 popularity, plus 15 popularity with superstar after their next match. Well, I might play that on Higglesby, or I could play that on John the Fisherman to help me with a.
Was that the one
next week,
that Pete got, or should have got?
Where am I?
Was it?
By
I'm very confused. I'm sure that was the card that Pete should have won, but he didn't. So does that mean if they don't win the card, it goes to the other player?
Play it on GG.
I am probably completely wrong. My sleep deprived brain is just like, ooh, it's like the numbers thing. The numbers appearing everywhere. I'm not going to add it in. I don't do editing like that.
So it's either going to be Sammy or it's going to be GG.
I'd put it on Sammy if it were me. Yeah, good idea.
Just to make
because
I think that's worth it.
I think Gigi, because she's in the tag championship, it's not as good. But then again, so is Sammy. But I think Sammy would probably enjoy it.
What is going on with your phone?
Oh, it's because I'm on low battery mode, so it turns the screen off.
Completely, yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah. How was your week?
Yeah, that was good. I got exactly the card that I wanted booked.
Oh,
although, once again, well, actually, like my commissioner goal would have meant I had to book a bad match. It's one of those ones that's like book your most popular face versus your most popular heel. And I was like, oh no, that's me fighting up against like a fighter and a cruiserweight.
And the thing is,
which
if
will
you
just
fight,
be a bad match.
Yep.
So
if that one
that seems unfair.
match, it ruins the algorithm,
But
and it can
anyway.
completely
Tag
start a
match,
new
mate.
rivalry as well, which you don't really
No, I
want
need
to
them to
do.
do other things.
So again,
I've got to-
double-edged
I've got to-
sword,
Pete,
whether
I
you
have
want to
to
do
break
it or not.
rivalries this week.
But
Yep,
yeah,
that's
it
fair.
depends
Very
on
important I
what
grow
you want to get and
rivalries.
what
Yep.
power
So,
card you want to get
Anyway,
out
here
of
we
it.
go.
Let's
What am I
be
going to listen
fair.
to, Pete?
Luke didn't
It's
need
a
it.
great question. I know you were curious to ask. I was
checking the
after listening last time to some Scene Queen. I then
It
just
was
put on
her
a new
recent
metal
song.
playlist, so I had some Korn, some Limp Bizkit in there. But what am I in the mood for this week?
And it's got the finger up as
Um,
well, the middle finger.
Do you know what, Pete? I'm going to listen to. This is a recommendation from me. A
Oh.
band called Silly Goose.
Never
Silly
heard of
Goose.
them.
Silly Goose are a brand new metal band
Ooh.
that legit sound like they released their album in 1999. But here's the
new
cool-
new metal.
They're new metal. Here's the
Oh.
cool thing about them, Pete. All of their marketing is done guerrillally. So this is how they do their concert tour schedule. They just follow other bands around and set up gigs in the parking lots. So that when people are coming out of shows, there's another show for them to go and watch.
I
some
mean,
more live
that's
music for them
clever.
to go and watch.
That's very clever.
Sounds bad.
They've been arrested for it many times over.
Yep.
Because it's illegal.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's not clever
They're
then.
rad. Anyway, so I'm going to listen to
Oh
Silly
my gosh.
Goose's album, The Streets Heard It First. Pete, why aren't you booking your
Book
show?
your show,
Oh my
Pete.
God. This is why we don't get everything done in a day, Pete.
Oh my god, poor Pete. He's gonna strangle Luke one day. He really.
So it's the go home show for Hell
that's
in a
funny.
Cell. My plan for this week is I really need to start.
I might use that as my
growing those
thumbnail.
rivalries. I've only got like 1 or 2 that I'll be able to blow off at the pay-per-view at this rate. So I really need to make sure that I'm growing the rest of those rivalries so that I can blow off as many as possible. At the
I
show.
know what's coming next.
7 minutes on
He's
the
gonna
clock.
press it and the card's gonna be
3,
played.
2, 1.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing.
You're gonna
Told
like this,
you.
but Carmella,
I told
Nikki
you.
AJ, and Finn Balor have to miss the show this week. Oh!
Yep. Yep. As soon as that talking head segment came
That's
up,
a pain in my ass.
as soon as
That
that talking head
is.
segment came up, we're like, yep. the
That's
power
a real
cards.
pain in my ass.
I never.
So as
on
it
second
turns out,
thoughts,
I can't do that.
part
Nope,
2.
that's 3 feuds. Gone. Can't
Oh,
do it.
no.
So that's
I'm telling you, Luke's going for the jugular.
Yes, Pete. What is SmackDown without Tucker?
Wait, no.
stupid ass.
I swear you used that
Power
last
card
season.
Now that Aaliyah's had some of
It did happen last season because he couldn't blow off the rivalry because of that. Because he did the same thing.
With
Oh,
Benjamin a
Luke.
lot lately. He had this great.
I'm not the heel. You're the
Make an
heel.
awesome tag team. To be
fair, do anything to win. I don't blame
Take
you.
a chance on us book a tag match in the next few weeks. Sorry, Ilya, I've got other plans for you in Shelton. Oh, okay. Guess we'll look forward to those other plans then. Thanks, mate.
Isn't Ilya though
Thanks for
being used
understanding.
for like charity promos?
Least popular available giant is in a match this week. Who the hell is that?
Case
What do I
in
get
point,
for it? First,
proven.
That's what he wants. With an interference from The Rock.
I forgot that medical bill is in the rivalry with
Seems
the
like a
Rock.
solid mid-card match to me.
A
Then we
mid-card match with the
have-
Rock. Can
okay,
you
I can't do
believe it?
Belair,
Oh my
Carmella.
god.
Boy. Howdy.
This is tough this week.
That's a match that's happening. So as it turns out, when you don't have 3 people that you can book on a certain show, sometimes you don't have enough people on your roster. It. Natalia,
No.
get on the card, will ya? Right, Natalia's on this show.
That's
That's how much I'm
desperation.
struggling.
I hope the match.
Natalia.
I hope the match isn't embarrassing
Now,
like
Charity
that promo
promo.
weeks ago.
Dana Brooke.
Oh dear,
Thanks.
that still
And charity
made me laugh
promo
so much. That was
from-
amazing. I mean, to be fair, Pete, you done good. It's just,
Let's book that show.
yeah, it sucks. It really does.
On my logistics that I can.
Oh dear. Let's see how this goes. This should be fun.
How was that, Pete?
You're a pain in my ass, you know that? What do I do now? You vetoed 3 of my people.
Oh.
Oh no!
did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
You did.
How
Was
dare
that,
I?
Was that disappointing on your go home show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
was. It was. Because it means that Carmella was vetoed, who was going to have a match with Bianca Belair to make that level 3 thing.
Yeah.
So now I'm relying on a call-out promo from Bianca Belair.
That should be fine, though.
Which should be okay to work around that. Nikki ASH was vetoed.
Tag champs?
Women's in the women's tag feud. Yeah,
Yeah.
not champion, but in the feud, which means I guaranteed can't get that to level 3
Yeah,
now,
that's true,
because
yeah.
I can't blow that off at the pay-per-view, which is really really cool. And also Finn Balor, who's in the men's tag feud.
the Big Dick
so
Angels.
that
Big Dick
also
Angels,
can't-
not gonna be a
guaranteed
thing.
can't get
Well,
to level 3 now
yeah,
as
well,
The
that is,
rivalry's not going to be low enough.
As I said, a pain in my ass.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be a pain.
Yeah. Prick.
Here's what I've got this week.
Oh my god!
what an opener we got right here. Look at this
I tell
rogues
you.
gallery.
I love
my
it.
word.
I was just curious. I just want to do one. I haven't got to do a triple threat match yet, and I've got
you not?
Carmelo
That's quite
Hayes coming up
surprising.
Gunther later to further that rivalry.
Very nice.
The only thing I've not done here really is anything for Steve and Ciampa, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's more or less a backup feud for me currently. Gunther picks up the
Well,
win.
I was going to say retains, but
Okay.
it's up to 2.5. No rivalry.
That's annoying. I mean, I was done. There was no rivalry to be done there anyway, but that is
But
disappointing because my mid card match is bound to outperform that.
That's 2.5 stars.
Oh gosh,
I
yeah,
thought
because it's the
Stark
tag
would have that, right.
championship.
That's
Oh,
disappointing.
dear.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah. Right, here we go. Asuka. Yeah.
Level 4.
All right. So
That
next,
jumped up 2.
Next episode, the rivalry will be
What?
complete.
What do you mean it jumped up 2?
Huh?
Oh, was that at level 3? I thought I was only at 2.
I think it was level 3.
I got that down as a 2. Oh well.
Who knows?
Who knows? Okay. Yeah, here we go. Title match is on the line here.
Okay, interesting.
Stimulate this
Yeah.
one.
This will be a 3-star. Easy.
New tag
Yeah.
champs.
Yeah.
Wow.
3
Yeah.
stars.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's annoying.
Level 3.
Level 3, but that's okay. So that grows that, which means that can be blown off at the pay-per-view.
Wow.
So that's good
Yep.
news, but it does outshine my opener.
Sure does.
That's disappointing.
Yep.
Yes.
Carmelo
Sold out
Hayes,
promo.
lovely.
Level 3.
Brings up to level 3. Delightful.
The
More things to
rivalries
blow off
are
at the pay-per-view.
ruined this episode.
Cody Baters versus Sed
Cody
Zayn.
Baters.
2,
Hate all of
3. New tag champions
Wow, so we got
in a
2 new tags.
great
3.5
3.5-star
stars.
match. And that
Wow.
also goes up to a 3. Very good week for
But
me.
you know that booking title matches just makes them infinitely better. Your women's tag match should have been the opener.
Should have been the opener, yeah. It was only when I passed the pad over to you I suddenly thought, I don't actually look at my match order. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Carolina Reaper there with
Carolina
a nice
Reaper.
Doesn't really matter. It's 5,000
Cool.
fans. Thank you
Yep,
very much.
very
And then
nice.
the main
Yep.
event, Kevin Owens versus Tommaso Ciampa with a run-in by Logan Paul.
Yep.
Let's see if this run-in
So
actually
Ciampa
works this time.
probably
Would be
Three.
nice. Ciampa
Ciampa
wins.
gets
There you
the
go.
win.
Nope. And it's 2 stars.
Oh, mediocre and no rivalry.
A
That's
mediocre match.
Not good
class
at
is compatible.
all.
Well, Ciampa's a specialist.
Oh, right, yeah.
So it should work.
Well, that's a shame.
That's a real Why won't the run-ins further rivalries? Do they just
Yeah.
not anymore?
I don't know.
Because that's
I thought
3
they
I've done
did,
now,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
none of them have worked. So
Yeah.
either they
No.
don't, or I'm just very unlucky.
Well, we're going to find out on mine as well, because I also have a run-in planned on my show.
Shh. That's my main event feud.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, no.
a real bastard.
It's not nice, is it, Luke? when the
Damn, damn,
rivalry,
damn, damn, damn,
when
damn,
the
damn,
rivalry doesn't repeat at the
Four
pay-per-view.
matches that you can blow off at the pay-per-view.
Yes, I know, but that's really that's disappointing, Pete. That's disappointing.
Some might call it mediocre.
And they're going to criticize me for my booking as well.
Yeah.
Shag.
Both your mid-cards.
I
outperformed.
know.
Oh,
And do you know what,
no.
Pete? I did this last week because I just had the title matches open and close the show. I really should have looked at my match order this week. That's completely on me. Damn it.
Oh no.
Let's see what happens on SmackDown.
What happens on SmackDown with your 3
We've got a
veto
fatal
stars?
4-way, Luke!
Whoa!
Yeah!
Oh, it's the first
Because
one.
I needed some people to do stuff. So, yeah.
Hey, why not?
Why not?
2,
We'll see what happens.
3.
Marseille!
Marseille!
Gets the win.
Mediocre.
Cool!
Oh dear. I mean,
That's fine.
at least it's not gonna. Your mid card should not outperform that.
Shouldn't.
Yeah.
But we'll see, won't
We'll
we?
see.
So we need this. We need this call-out promo to work, because then this will make it a level 3 feud, which
Okay,
is to blow
let's
it
see
off
if
at
this
the
works.
pay-per-view.
Yep. Here we go.
Come on now.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
3. That's
Lovely.
all he needed.
Brilliant.
All it needs.
That's great. Perfect.
Very
Wonderful.
nice.
That worked
Very,
out
very
really
nice.
well.
Now, Medical Bill emailed me last week to say I want a rematch with Shelton Benjamin in the next 2 weeks. So I've given him his rematch with Shelton Benjamin. But he did also start a feud with The Rock. So The Rock is running in to attack Medical Bill.
Excellent.
Let's have a look and see if this
Let's
works.
see.
1, 2, 3. Shelton
Gets
Benjamin.
win. Is it a rivalry?
Disappointing.
No
Disappointing.
rivalry on that either.
No.
I don't think run-ins work.
Nope. Looks like
That's
run-ins do not
4
work.
with 0 effect. That cannot be a coincidence.
That must be a new thing.
That'd be
then.
a real shame if that doesn't work, because that's really important to have those options.
Ooh.
That's not
okay.
good. So that's another
Oh,
thing
you
that
got
makes you
double
think
chariot
more in
again.
regards
Of course I
to.
I had
what
no
to do
other
next.
people, Luke. What do you want me to do? Book Dana Brooke in a
Did
match?
you not do call-out promo? Oh, they're only
No!
tag feuds, aren't
It's
they?
tag feuds.
Yeah.
I can't. That's it.
I know, but this is not... Okay, yeah, double chariot makes sense.
But
I mean, it's
Dana Brooke
it's
got
what
an
I
okay.
would have
I've got
done as well.
Natalia versus Shayna Baszler on this card. It's like people doing stuff.
This
That's it.
probably-
Well, Pete, this will not outshine your main event.
You're
I can
right.
Oh, I
almost
think this will be
guarantee you that.
okay.
Yeah.
Or a
Natalia's
mediocre.
there. Shayna
Shayna
wins.
Baszler wins.
Great.
Okay. Yeah.
Somehow.
Cool, 2.5 stars, mate. Not
all
bad,
right.
I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. Outperformed my opener.
Oh, it did. Didn't
Whatever.
It?
But that doesn't matter.
No, that
does
doesn't
it?
matter,
That
for, the
doesn't
for the match order. It's just weird.
seems like this
that
week
the
has
Fatal
been a
four-way with those
dip.
guys
Yeah.
was outperformed by Natalia.
Next week's going to be
Whatever.
very interesting.
Jerry Byrne from LA Knight. Thanks, mate.
Thank you. 5,000.
Great.
5,000. Hey, good promo there by LA Knight. Cool.
Yeah, he's known for him.
And a big time main event here. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Solo Sikoa.
If this grows the rivalry, it's level 4. It's already level 3, so let's see if I can have it level 4 by the pay-per-view. I'll be really,
Right.
really happy.
Let's
Come
hope.
on now.
1, 2, 3.
Nakamura
retains.
Amazing. No, it didn't. It didn't.
That's an amazing main event, though.
But it didn't. So hopefully it will.
Really wanted a level 4 feud because there's only 2 feuds that I can blow off at the
So-
pay-per-view.
yeah, I was gonna say,
This
hopefully
is one of
that'll blow
them.
off next
Really would like
episode.
one of them to be level 4,
But
but I've got 2 level 3s.
oh no, but
That's,
but,
you know,
but
that
Luke's
could be
played
worse.
the power
Pete.
card.
Should have none.
Yep,
Foreshadowing.
that's annoying.
Glad to
Oh,
see that
no.
my video card did actually do. Yeah,
Oh, God.
It f***ed me up.
Next week's going to be good. It's going to be interesting. And luckily, I've only got a few days to wait
Triple
now
H
to
is going to
watch
send me a
it.
f***ing email next week
Yeah,
as well.
he
That's
is.
that wastes me a good 15 seconds
Yeah,
of my
I know.
time. Triple H being like, oh, well, you need to look at your match order. I know that trips.
Yep. But level 4 here,
Yep.
level 3
Three
there,
there,
level 3 there,
level
level 3
three.
there, and nothing
That's
here.
so irritating. KO and Logan
Look at all
Paul.
these matches you can blow off, though.
Yeah,
That is,
true.
I've got
Quite a
1,
few.
2, I've got 4. I've got 4 matches, 3 matches at level 3, and 1 that is a level 4.
Yeah.
So of my 5 matches I'm going to book at the pay-per-view, 4 of them will blow off.
Yep.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. That is, Pete, if level 3 rivalries still blow off the pay-per-views.
I would assume so.
I would assume so as well.
You'd
But there you go,
think.
good booking for you.
I've got level 3,
I mean, I haven't heard any different, but then again,
and that's it.
But double charity
Oh,
going.
dear.
Pete,
Double charity, though.
It's a double charity promo, so that
Yeah.
is because you're only 4,000 fans behind. So this
Yes.
really could be.
So I may pull in front here, but I really think that your pay-per-view is going to be a lot stronger than mine. So we'll find out.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Have to wait and see.
Continue.
That is 39.
That's not great.
Yeah. I think that match orders really might have messed you up there.
Really,
Because
really
that
so.
match card quality is significantly lower than last week.
Yeah.
And I think that is to do
I
with
think
that.
I
that's
booking
exactly
can't
it.
order.
remember,
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Damn it,
what
damn
was
it.
last week.
Cody Rhodes versus Cedric was so good. The Raw main event did not compete. Yep, I get that now.
Yep.
Mr. Higglesby and Steve Austin both had chances to win that one, but Gunther took it in the end.
Very nice.
Never seen Gunther so dominant before. How long can he keep this up? Zayn and Alexander as the new champions.
Nope.
Really very show out of the quality. Keep it up. Though at least 360 desires at 87 like did.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Indy Hartwell and Doudrop have absolutely no chemistry as a tag team. Oops. Doudrop, really proud of my performance against Io Sky, taking this momentum all the way to the championship.
Nice.
One of them is a tag champion, so they are.
Momentum all the way to the... yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
Not my greatest fight tonight. Have to hand it to Gunther for taking full advantage. And Asuka spends more time running her mouth than fighting in the ring.
Very nice.
Very, very
All right.
nice.
Okay, let's see.
So 1, 2, 1.
Yep.
1, 2, 1,
And
0.
1, 4, 6.
55.
Oh, 1, 2, 2. He
Wow.
pulls ahead.
And I've got money as well. Yes.
That's
great.
whoa! Look at that, 218. That's a great.
That's
little
good
one.
for the pay-per-view.
That is
Thank
That is good for the
goodness
pay-per-view.
me. Holy crap. The Rock just blindsided Bill. I like tonight's SmackDown. Keep it coming. The rivalry with Ali and Dana Brooke was going somewhere. What happened to that? No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
happened?
They were at each other's throats a few weeks back, but now nothing.
Were they?
I did have Asuka running on Rhea Ripley, or the other way around last week. I wonder if it did grow the rivalry, just didn't tell us. Because
And that's why it went up to level 4.
That's why it went up to level 4 this week.
Oh.
Check the footage. Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah,
yes.
because even when you're doing your booking from this week,
Oh,
it
it
will
will
say
say,
it
it
was
will
level
say, yeah.
3.
curious on that because if
There's
that is the
things to
case,
learn.
if that is the case, that might mean that my KO Logan one could also be blown up, and
Potentially.
your Rock and Bill one will have also increased.
Potentially, yeah. Lots
true.
of things to look at for the next episode.
Yeah.
Right with Lee and Dana Brooke, yeah, sure. Absolutely wild. Shinsuke Nakamura had an incredible match with Solo Sikoa. Hats off to Sikoa. He may have lost, but he lost with style. Don't understand the
Fair
fuss about
enough.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Overrated. What is it with people on my show, right? Last season it was Wacky and Wild, who I don't know if you've seen by the way, is so unpopular that you have local talent more than
I
him.
thought the same thing. I was like, there are two local talents that have got more popularity than Wacky and Wild. What a damning indictment of Wacky and Wild.
Wacky and
That's
Wild.
not good,
Sorry,
really.
bud.
Lads.
Jesus. Yeah, but why do people got what's people's beef with Shinsuke Nakamura? He's great. Tonight's
In all
SmackDown.
fairness, though, he has got Stun Owen Stunn's avatar, so he has got his fave, and he is not
Clearly,
on SmackDown.
Yeah. Tonight's SmackDown started strong and ended strong. I like it. Nice work, Shayna, but you can step it up against me. Aziz came so close before Marseille secured the victory.
Look at Medical Bill's handle.
No,
Are sure? Brilliant.
I love this man. What a fluke. Try me again,
shit.
Shelton Benjamin. It won't happen to us.
Oh
You've
my
already got your
God.
rematch, Bill.
Lovely
You ain't
stuff.
getting that. So I'm at 1, 2, 2,
Which
3.
means...
To the moon!
Yeah.
That's huge!
Yeah, I got that one.
Wow.
So I got that by completing a seasonal challenge.
What does
Oh.
that mean?
It's got buy amount. I wonder if that's because I've hired another person this week. So it's like I've hired X number of Versalers. That means that gets me that power card.
Oh.
I want that.
Yeah. Because do you know what's funny? So that was already in my power cards to play, and I was like, where
What?
did that come from?
Oh, that's from last season when I was supposed to have it. It's just come through now. but
Yeah, I was
onto-
gonna say.
onto you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was a season
I'm,
behind.
I'm saving it for a certain someone.
A certain someone.
A certain someone.
Is that someone Mr. Higglesby?
Higglesby.
It could be,
Yeah.
or it could be someone else. We'll have to wait and see.
Okay. I did mine though, and I got a double
Oh,
cost,
that's tasty.
which I can't play
Yeah.
for the pay-per-view. Too
Yeah.
late for that.
Yeah.
But it's good to have.
For the
Good to
future.
have, mate.
Yeah.
My commissioner goal was put Marseille in a match, which
Why are your goals?
which I didn't want to do.
Oh, that's fair.
But I had a lot of vetoed people, so I was like, well, Marseille's in a match now.
By default, he had to
Yep.
be on the
By default wins again.
So really,
Default.
you helped me
Default.
with that. Which means though, I'm number one.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It's finally
Not that much,
happened.
though.
It's not by much. It's 13,000 fans.
Alright, it's higher than I thought.
Yep.
Wow.
13,000, man.
But that's easily to get back
that
at
is
pay-per-view.
3 weeks of double charity promos has massively helped there.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because that's an interesting thing to look at. When you look at your grivalries, you've only got two that you can blow up
Two
the
that I can
pay-per-view.
blow up. Yeah.
Whereas I've spent all of my weeks
Yeah.
building. I've been using all the call-out promo stuff. And
Well,
doing
I've
the
been
content.
trying.
But my point is more. because
trying
I've been
really
doing
hard.
Call-out promos and stuff. I've now got all those options. But because you've done the double charities, you are now ahead.
Yes.
And that is all based on me. Bad match order this week.
Yep.
But I think crucially as well, double charities.
I genuinely think,
Yes,
though,
that's
if
true.
you'd had the right match order, I think you might still be number one.
I don't think I'd be number one, but I think I'd be close.
There we go. I
think
lost
I'd
my
be
mouse
at least
there.
like 5,000 behind, maybe 6, 7.
Well, I think you got how many was you got 35,000 this week?
39.
39,000, and I got 53,000, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what 14,000.
Yeah.
And we were getting about the same every week of like the low 50s.
Oh, I'm saying the match order's certainly really,
Like I think if you had right match order, that
Really helped me, yeah.
we'd be neck and neck.
Yeah.
For this.
Damn, I should have checked that beforehand. That's
Yeah.
another little note for me. That'll be another thing for the set next year.
Match order
season.
next season.
Make sure you got it right. Right. What's the preview for next
You'll
week?
get next week's episode 1 week early over at
Oh, we didn't get a preview.
patreon.com/WrestleTalk.
Okay.
It's the pay-per-view episode, and you can go and watch that
Fair enough.
right this second as well. That will happen for the rest of this season. I'm having a great time playing this. Next week is a big episode.
Big
Yeah.
episode. First pay per view.
It is, and I've got
Hell in the
a
Cell.
stacked card.
You have a lot of things to do.
I sure do.
You definitely
Not a
do.
whole amount of budget to play with, but, but I can. I've got some things.
Thank
I
God
can
the double
do.
cost wasn't played
Very,
today.
very exciting next week. Make sure you check that episode out because we'll be back in 7 days' time for Hell in a Bash at the Beach. I've been Luke Owen,
At
DAD,
the Halloween
representing
Havoc.
Monday Night Raw.
I've been Chopper Pete Quinnell representing Monday Night SmackDown.
Jam that jam.
There we go. Another episode done. Okay, that was good, I have to say. Wait, that's the wrong one. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Now it's gone. Yeah, that was a good episode. it's going to be interesting next week in regards to what happens with the pay-per-view, because Lucas played another power card, so that means more superstars are going to be vetoed on Pete's side. That's probably why they didn't give a preview, because they didn't want to give away the obvious, you know, sort of thing, because that could have been a thing, because they did it last week where you showed, I had a feeling it was to do with the veto of his other stars where he lost 3 of them. But it is a case now of Luke has lost his place at number 1, and now Peter's got to keep that title for number 1. So it's going to be interesting how the pay-per-view goes next week, definitely, for sure. So yeah, that's going to be on like in 4 days time for me, but you won't see it until the actual episode uploads, because if you don't subscribe to the Patreon, you don't get to watch it a week early. So I would highly recommend it. Honestly, it's worth it, because there's other, like they mentioned, they have the podcast as well, and also you can listen to various other stuff as well on Wrestle Talk, so I would highly recommend. So I'm going to call it there, because I don't really have much more to say and I'm tired. But yes, I really enjoyed this week's episode. Probably, again, I'm sorry I wasn't as talkative. I hopefully will be a lot better for the next episode. All is said and done. So thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Links are down below if you want to subscribe to the Patreon, buy the shirt, and also watch the original episode, as well as the playlist of all the stuff that I've reacted to so far for parts for known for Monday Night War. I also have CBW on there as well on my channel as well. So click on the bell below so you know when I upload new videos. Leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I shall chat to you all soon. Bye.